Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Nano, and I need 12 participants from the month January to December to conduct an experiment. I can't tell you what experiment it is. You need to come here for an interview to know that. And surely you will be rewarded greatly. A life-changing reward. If you're interested, please come to our facility. Until we meet again. Get out of here while you still can. You can't trust her. She's a liar. Run. Don't come back, please. You're not gonna make it. We warned you. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. Thank you for gathering for today's interview. Well, technically, it's not an interview anymore. You're all accepted to become participants of today's experiment. Now, could you kindly tell me your name? That's great. Your age. Our team will do a little background check, but I guess that's not really important. Now, you look very suitable for this experiment. I need your birth month. Okay? Right. So I guess it's settled because everyone in this room is born on different months. I guess we can start. Are there any questions? The reward? Oh, don't worry. Your family is safe in our hands. That's the reward. Plus, you will be rewarded with a ton of money. I'm guessing you all are here because you need the money, don't you? And we, as researchers, will be able to provide you for that. What? You want to bail? I'm sorry. We can't allow you to do that. Oh, you're trying to escape. You can't. We lock the doors tightly. No one can come in or out.
Except me.
Now, if everyone's ready and calm, we'll begin the experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Now, let me do a little brief. As you know from our facility name, we are the Backrooms researchers. What we do is travel to the backrooms, and we are not satisfied with the data we have at the moment, so we need you to travel in deeper. We also found a few items in the backrooms, and we collected them all here. So what we're gonna do is distribute those items evenly amongst all of you, randomly. You are allowed to use those items in the backrooms, and we urge you to use them because we will monitor you 24/7. There's a high chance that you won't make it back. But if you don't make it back, we will multiply your reward by 10 times. So your family, will live a very nice life thanks to you. And plus, you could get us more information on the backrooms, which can probably save the world one day. Each item that will be distributed to you has its pros and its cons. so you must pay attention to it well. Mark my words, the Backrooms is a dangerous place, and so are these items. So you better watch out. Alright, now let's assign our first month, January. You will be getting item number 0982, and its name is the glass key. Here is your item. All items in the real world looks like and acts like a regular item, but once you go into the back rooms, these will turn into something special, something that can potentially help you, but also can harm you. Let me read you the pros and cons of this item. Pros: the key can unlock anything, any doors of any levels in the back rooms. But the cons are, the key is very fragile as a thin glass. If you accidentally break it, you will be locked in the last room which door you unlocked forever. Here you go, January. Keep that item safe. Next is February. February will be getting item number 0101, which we call the black hole pouch. This is the pouch you will be getting. It looks like a real pouch in the real world, but it's different in the back rooms. The pros of this item is that you can wish for anything, any tool, and it will grant it. Although it can only produce the items that is as big or smaller than the pouch. So you can't wish for something like a fridge or something. And the cons are, the black pouch requires blood for it to work. And you will have cuts and scratches every time you reach for something inside the pouch. There's a 1% chance your hand will get fully
eaten.
Sorry about that. Eaten by the black pouch. Here you go, February. Next, we have item number 8719, which we will entrust it to March. We call this item the Pengu plush. Don't be alarmed, he is quite big. He is a regular plush here, but he can be different in the back rooms. The pros for the Pengu plush is, say Pengu 3 times and it will be alive. It has abilities to freeze entities for a short while, giving you a head start to escape. But the cons are, Pengu is actually a backrooms entity. You need to feed it every single day. You can feed it with other entities' meat, but if you can't kill one, you might as well get eaten by him. So, he can be your friend, or he can be your enemy. Here you go, March. If you don't want to comply, then there will be worst consequences.
Do you understand?
For the month of April, we have item number 2930, what we call the flower power. Here is the flower that you'll be bringing with you. It is a very, very special flower. The pros: the flower can produce honey, and if consumed, it can give you a strength boost, but it has a cooldown. Cons are: the honey is highly addictive and toxic for your body. The more you taste it, the more addictive you get, and you cannot live without it. Your body will peel off due to the honey's long-term side effect, leaving you with no skin and not able to regenerate again. Here you go, April. Next item is item number 6372, which we like to call the Traveler's Remote. And this item we entrust to the month of May. This looks like a regular remote. The pros of this remote is click OK down here and you will leave a checkpoint. If you press 1, you will be able to teleport back to your recent checkpoint. Cons are: every checkpoint radar attracts enemies or entities. Be careful, you might get yourself a good jump scare when you teleport back to a certain checkpoint. Some entities are smart and patient enough to wait for you. Here you go, May. Next item is item number 1833, which we call the Cup of Life. And we entrust this item to the month of June. The pros of this item is you can have infinite water and drink out of it anytime you want. The cup will always be full. Cons is it comes with a price, a small drop of blood, but once you start feeding it blood, it requires more and more blood for it to produce a full cup of water. Leave it dry for a day and it will leach onto you and suck all your blood dry. So, here you go, June. Moving on to the month of July. The month of July will be getting item number 0029, and we like to call it the Cloth of Fibers. This is the item. This is a very soft, vibrant cloth, and the pros are it can heal any wound you have. Just press it on top of the wound and it will heal in seconds. But the cons are of this item is with every use of the cloth, it will make you older 3 years per use. Here you go, July. Next item is item number 6464, which we call the hot gun. We entrust this item to the month of August. This is the hot gun. Let me read you out the pros of this gun. Pros are: this gun can melt entities with its very, very hot air. Just turn it on and it will blow really hot air onto your enemies. Cons is it sucks oxygen around you, so when you use the gun, you won't be able to breathe. And a little warning, some entities require a long time to melt. Use it wisely. Here you go, August. Keep it safe with you. The next item is in the number of 2323, which we like to call the ducky. And we entrust this item to the month of September. This is the item that you will be getting. Don't be fooled by its cuteness inside. The pros are: the square duck box can capture entities. Simply throw your box to an entity and they will shrink and be trapped inside this box. The entity will then have to fight with the duck inside. The cons are: if the blue fluid turns red, it means the duck has lost the fight. You must feed the duck with your tooth. If you don't, the entity will be released and it will eat you alive immediately. Here you go, September. Our next item is reserved for the month of October, with its number 7289, which we often like to call the Stringly Strangle. The Stringly Strangle. This item comes in a set of really strong string. The pros are: tie the string around your body, in any part of your body, and it will heal anything and will also serve like a shield to you. The cons of this item is it gets tighter and tighter every hour. You can't cut it off. You will eventually die of strangulation if you tie it around your neck. It will also cut anything if you tie it around it. Let's say you tie this around your hand. It will keep getting tighter and tighter until it severed your hand. Here you go. Moving on to the month of November, you will be getting item number 0001, which we like to call the entity's blood. This is our very first item that we obtained from the Backrooms. This is purely entity's blood. Pros of this item is: smear it around your body to mask your odor. Entities will think you're one of them. Cons are: doesn't work on cannibalistic entities. After the blood is washed away, your body odor will become stronger than before. Here you go, November. We're on to the last month, the month of December. December will be getting item number 10929, which we like to call the Book of Spaces. It is a very, very old book. It does not contain a language we understand, but you will be able to understand it once you're inside the Backrooms. The pros of this item is it serves as a book of Backrooms knowledge. You can learn the way out, learn about entities' weaknesses, strength, or even find a way to travel through levels of the Backrooms. But the cons are, the more you learn, the more you wouldn't want to leave the Backrooms, and the desire to get eaten by an entity becomes unresistible. Here you go, December. Alright, I think we are ready for the experiment. We hope you can come back alive, but if you don't, your life will belong to the Backrooms entities and dwellers forever. But we will reward you greatly here, don't forget that. So you are doing it for the sake of your family. I, Dr. Nano, thank you for your service. Till we meet again, or never. Goodbye.